confused, sorry.
Come again?
I'm sorry, why are you taking all the pictures again? I'm a little confused.
Oh, like I said, I'm working on a story
Okay,
about
what's
this
the story
office. About this office.
And why is that? I'm just...
Yeah, for a copy of it, I need to make a records request. But I believe we can view it at any time.
You're not identifying who you are or what your intent is. We need to understand what's going on. We need legal representation.
I wasn't even
take a picture of anybody in a public area, just like you're taking a picture of me in a public area.
I agree.
So
if you were,
okay for you,
oh
not
shit,
for others.
this guy doesn't know how to listen. It's better if you be quiet and just listen sometimes. I could probably teach you. I could. Who's gonna remove me in here? You?
No.
You're gonna need a couple more people, buddy.
You're sounding threatening now. I'm gonna call 911.
Okay. Well, I'm asking. I don't know who you are, but so I don't really want to have a conversation with you.
No, I know, but you're talking to all of us now. So
No, I'm not. I'm not interested in speaking to you.
Is this just a thing that you do for fun?
Is this something you do for fun? Should
No,
you not be
I'm at
working,
work.
or? Oh yeah, go get back to it, man.
Do you have any weapons
So,
on you?
do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay,
have any
awesome.
weapons?
Can I pat you down? See what they are. Pat you down. See what they are.
I was just gonna ask you if you could keep your hands out of your pockets while we talk.
Oh, am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Oh,
But
then
can
I'll
you keep your hands
I'll
out?
put my hands wherever I want. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy Bay Area Transparency, and we're back at it once again. And for this video, we went to the Sausalito-Marin City Water District office. Right here, as you can see, on the water in the Bay Area. Beautiful view. It's like an old little house. Somebody used to live there, and now it's the district office. Anyways, we went ahead and had a conversation, and I noticed some chemicals in the office. What a lot of you don't know about me is I have a pretty extensive history in construction and on large construction sites. I'm OSHA trained, but not only am I OSHA trained, if I take one more class, I can actually train and certify people in OSHA. So I know OSHA very well. I have what they call an OSHA 500, right? You start with an OSHA 10, an OSHA 30, and so on and so forth. I have an OSHA 500, and my next class would be OSHA 510, and I can actually train people in OSHA 10 and OSHA 30. So, like I said, I know OSHA very well. So I started asking about OSHA. Everything was nice and respectful, but once I started asking about their material safety data sheet, which is an OSHA standard, they got really, really uptight and really, really weird, and I can tell the gentleman that was there was looking for a reason to call law enforcement. He got that reason when he threatened to remove me from the office, and I told him he might need a couple more people to do that. Then he called law enforcement. Kind of a weird reason to call law enforcement, but hey, he did what he did. All I did was point the camera. Anyways, follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. Let's get them subscribers up. It's BAT, baby. Let's go. Work hours. It's probably private property, but you see right here, it's the Sausalito-Marin County Sanitary District Office. So we're going to go ahead and check it out, ask some questions, take some video and photo, and then go ahead and be on our way, man. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Huh?
Can I help you?
Yeah. I was going to take a quick picture and then I'll come in. This is the district office, right?
Right.
I was a little confused because it was like, takes you up there, but there's no way to get in that building. And then like the signs on the fence say like you can't come in. So I was like, where's the office? It just confused the hell out of me. Anyways, yeah, I'll hop in there in just 1 second. I just want to get a picture of the bridge. Awesome.
What can I help you with?
Pretty good view. I want to know how to get public information from this office.
Oh,
Looks like a house.
it used to be a resident. People used to live here to monitor the plant.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. So where's the actual district office?
This is the district office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just getting public information and then figuring out how, like, pamphlets, cards you guys have, and then how to get public information from you guys, well, how to request it.
Sure, I can give you my business card. I'm the office manager, and you go on our site. We have a request for public information form that you complete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, do you guys have a copy of that?
Let me get it for you. Hang on.
Awesome.
What kind of information are you looking for?
Oh, this is cool. Just all the public records, basically. I'm just gonna get everybody who works for the district's name, work hours, salaries, as well as other things, property costs, mortgages, things like that for the district.
For what's it used for this?
Just for something I'm working on.
Okay, the names and employees, that's on the website.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is get a copy of it, and then I like to have hard copies of everything. I don't use the internet and go print it out. I like to get you guys to do it for me.
What kind of project is it?
And then just a little story I'm working on.
And your name?
My name's Jay.
And who are you with?
I'm by myself.
Okay. And what story are you working on? Is it a publication or?
So is this what part is the district? Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. Like if for somebody like me who's coming in here to get this information, where would I go? Would I come in here? Would I go in here?
Come right here. This
Okay.
is the conference room. This is the admin office.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, this would be like your guys' lobby, I'm assuming, for people who are in here.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Let's get it. Cool.
Do you have a card, Jay?
No, I don't have a card on me. Oh, these are cool pictures. What are you guys' office hours? Are you guys open like 9 to 5 typical, or is it an early close?
Per our ordinance, we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30.
8 to 4:30. Okay, not
Yeah.
9 to 5. That's awesome. I don't know who these people are. Let's check them out.
Yeah, sorry.
Come again?
I'm sorry, why are you taking all the pictures again? I'm a little confused.
Oh, like I said, I'm working on a story
Okay,
about
what's
this
the story
office. About this office.
And why is that? I'm just.
What do you mean? Why is it? I can't give you any more information.
Oh, okay.
Divulge.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm
confused.
working on a story for this office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be around for a while taking pictures.
Did someone hire you, or did you contact someone else in the district?
No,
Oh.
you're the first person I've talked to in the
Oh, okay.
district. Yeah. Nope. So here's like a kitchen and the
Here's your form, Jay.
public restroom. That's cool. Awesome.
Okay.
All righty.
Anything else?
No, not right at this moment. They got like a whole kitchen in here from when the people used to live here. That's pretty cool. Pretty sure there needs to be an MSDS for the isopropyl alcohol, or what they call now an SDS.
Nice view, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of surprised me when I saw it.
So hey Jay, this is Kevin Rahman, our district engineer. Jay is a member of the public.
How's it going?
He came down, started taking pictures. He asked for a public information request form, and then he says he's doing a story on the district, so he's been taking pictures. So.
Okay. Do you have a goal, something you're looking for?
I'm just got something I'm working on. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it. Same thing I told her. That's pretty much it.
Well, the office in back here is public. You're free to look around. I'd like to know what it's in relation to.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome.
Do you have any questions?
No, not at this point. Right now, I'm kind of focused on getting the pictures I need, and if I have any questions after that, I'll ask them. But yeah, right now I'm just pretty
Jay.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm just pretty focused on getting the pictures that I need. Do you guys have an MSDS available for the chemicals you guys have in the office?
For every chemical on site, we have MSDS.
I mean, in the office.
Yeah, we should have copies in the office. We got them online, but we've got them with every contractor we work with.
Right. Yeah. So that's might be something I'll need here in a minute. Maybe get a copy of that. Or I could put it on the information act.
Contracted with you, we don't know who you are. If you want to make a records request, you're
I
free
gave
to
him the
do so.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna request whatever information you're looking for.
Yeah, I believe that's what I just said, but I can also view the MSDS if I want to, or the SDS as they call it now. Yeah, so well, you are contracted with me, by the way, just so you know.
How's that?
I'm a member of the public. You guys are
We're not
contracted with the
contracted
public.
with the public.
Yes, you
We're
are.
a member.
You provide service to the public.
Correct.
Right. And everything here is paid for by the public,
Correct.
which means there's a contract between this office and the public. Right? That's what I'm
It's
saying.
under rates, yeah. It was-
Are you a ratepayer here in
it's under the
Sausalito?
contract.
What was that?
Are you a ratepayer? Do you own property here in Sausalito?
I don't answer those questions. Yeah, I don't divulge that information.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, I might see that just for the chemicals that I saw, and other than that, I'll just be taking pictures. I'll be around for a while, just
Well, you
in
need
all
a
the
records request.
in all the
That's
other
it.
in all the areas.
Documentation.
Yeah, for a copy of it, I need to make a records request, but I believe we can view it at any time.
You're not identifying who you are or what your intent is. We need to understand what's going on. We need legal representation, or what's your goal here? We keep all our records up to date. We are governed by the water board, and we are regulated by the water board as well as other agencies, and we keep all our stuff up to date.
I'm not saying you
Do have
don't.
any
I never said you didn't, and I don't have to identify myself to ask to see that the SDS, you guys have chemicals in here. All right, Bay fam, let's go ahead and stop that right there. 42 U.S. Code 11044, subsection A, Emergency Response Plan, Material Safety Data Sheet, list described in section 11021A2 of this title, inventory form, toxic chemical release form, and follow-up emergency notice shall be made available to the public consistent with section 11042 of this title during normal work hours at the location or locations designated by the administrator, governor, state emergency response commission, or local emergency planning committee as appropriate. Do you notice the way this person's demeanor changes when I start asking for the MSDS or SDS as they now call it? He starts to get a little bit defensive, doesn't he? And I start to wonder why. I simply want to see what chemicals are there. This is supposed to be prominently displayed at any site like this. Anywhere they have chemicals, that they're working with chemicals, it should be prominently displayed. And that's because in the case of an emergency, anybody there, a public member, a worker, anybody should be able to go grab that sheet, look at what chemical spilled, look at who got it in their eyes. The material safety data sheet will tell you how to deal with that situation. Now, it clearly says we can ask for it. I have to file a request for public information if I want a copy of it, but to view it, I shouldn't have to file that. Now, if they wanted to tell me to talk to the administrator, governor, state emergency response committee, or LEPC, that would have been fine, but they would have had them give it to me right there on the spot because we have a right to it.
Any member of the public can come and say, hey, is there an SDS for that? If you want, I can get OSHA down here to tell you the same thing. No big deal. I can call Cal OSHA and they will tell you, if he asks for the SDS, you have to show it to him for the chemicals that are here. It's very simple.
Land, so there's no Cal OSHA, it's federal.
Okay, I'll call Fed OSHA then. Doesn't matter. This might be federal land, but this is governed by the city of Sausalito,
It's
right?
not governed
Or by
the
the
city
county
Sausalito.
of Marin.
We're a special district. We're not governed by the city of Sausalito.
I would disagree with you.
The city of Sausalito is our customer.
We're a special district.
Okay, so this is governed by the federal government. That's what you're saying.
It's
We
a
have a
California
special
special district.
Yeah.
It's a California special district.
Yeah.
Okay, which includes Cal OSHA.
LEC.
Right. It's real simple. I don't understand the argument. It's a
I'm not
S-
arguing, I'm just-
it's an
I'm just
SDS.
saying you understand things, I'm just
Yeah, you
correcting.
don't have to.
Yeah, I think you might be mistaken. This is federal land. You guys aren't a federal agency. You're a state agency.
We're a local government.
Right. You're a well. You're not a local government, but you're a local public entity.
We're a
Right.
local
And
government. We're governed by board of directors. That's how we're set up.
right, which doesn't make you a local government. It makes you a public entity governed by the local government. You guys aren't government. You guys don't make laws. You guys don't do anything like that. I think you're mistaken.
We make
But
ordinances.
again, this is you want to call it a state public agency. Just because it's federal land doesn't mean you're not still governed. You're in California. You're still governed by Cal
I
OSHA.
said I said
You-
we're under federal OSHA in this location. That's all I said.
And you still have to maintain Cal OSHA standards as well.
We have to maintain federal OSHA standards.
And Cal OSHA standards as well.
We do maintain all OSHA standards.
So then what's the problem? I just don't understand the
You
argument.
said you're going to call, you just threatened to call Cal OSHA, and I would correct you that you want to call.
You're telling me I can't view the SDS.
You can't make a records request for free.
That's if I want a copy of it. But if I want to view it, I can view it without taking a copy of it.
You can fill out a records form and follow the procedure.
I can do both. And like I said, if I have to, I can call OSHA and they will tell you the same thing. Yes, any person that comes in here can view your SDS, right? Because this is actually considered a job site. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Like I said, I'm a member of the public. You guys are governed by the public, right? So it's, I mean, no big deal. I don't understand what your issue is and why you're like pretty hostile, you know?
I'm not hostile.
Yeah, seem
You
pretty
said
argumentative
Cal OSHA
and hostile. I'm saying, hey, can I see the SDS? No, you can request it.
Very shady. We don't know who you are or what you're.
I look very shady. How do I look very shady? I could say the same about you.
Your hat on, you're walking.
Is it not sunny out? And I wear a hat.
You're free to.
No big deal. On top of these, I don't understand if you're making fun of my disability, but these are prescriptions. So, what was that? I didn't hear you.
Because you're not listening.
No, it's because you're interrupting me.
No, you're not listening.
Okay, what'd you say? Go ahead. One more time.
I said it's a public area, you're free to take pictures, walk around, but if you want some information, you can fill out a public records request or identify who you are and why you want them.
No, public records request, we don't have to identify.
Okay.
And if I want to view the SDS, I can view it. There's chemicals in here that I'm exposed to. I can view the SDS. This is basically a job site, essentially, right? And so if anybody who's on this job site who can be here, including the public, can view your SDS. It's not and you should have it. You say it's all up to date. You should be more than willing. Man, go ahead, shit, no problem. It's all up to date. There's nothing to hide. But you're not more than willing because there's something you got to hide, right?
No, we just have to.
It just makes me want to look more.
You're putting words out there that aren't correct.
I'm not putting words out there that aren't correct. It's my opinion. You can't tell me my opinion is not correct. The procedure is not to fill out a records request to view the SDS. That's not the procedure.
If you want to look at documents for the district, you fill out
If I want copies of those documents, because right, that's not the procedure. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm not willing to conversate with you anymore because you have no clue what you're talking about. So. This guy's just something else. Oh, now he's deciding to get pictures for some reason. What's the purpose of your pictures there, buddy?
What's the purpose of your pictures?
I'm working on a story.
In case there's something wrong with you or we don't know who you are or you're a threat, I want to have a photo of you.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. Probably in your policies.
You're taking a photo of me.
Right. It's a public area, but I'm not a public servant. You are, and I can guarantee it's in your policies that you can't just take pictures of random public members.
Yes,
Probably find them. So can I get how do I file a complaint?
A complaint?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
You can write a letter of complaint.
Okay, give me the information.
Oh, the public information form I gave you for info@smcsd.net. You can send an email and I can forward it to the general manager and to the board for you if you like.
Okay, so you guys don't have a form or anything to fill out? I can just send a letter and it gets sent in?
Yeah, and I could give it to the general manager for you and to the board.
Okay, cool.
Happy to do that.
Awesome. Oh, wait till they see this. That was a.
You can email it, you can fax it, you can mail it.
All you have to do is follow the procedure.
Pretty.
And we have a public records request form which you can provide it.
Pretty ignorant. Well, you're not following the procedure, taking pictures of people just randomly for no reason. I wasn't
Take
even.
a picture of anybody in a public area, just like you're taking a picture of me in a public area.
I agree.
So
if you were.
okay for you,
Oh
but not for
shit!
others.
This guy
That's
doesn't
what
know
you're
how to
saying.
listen. It's better if you be quiet and just listen sometimes. I could probably
you're gonna
teach
be
you.
removed
I could.
from the premises.
Who's gonna remove me in here? You.
No.
You're gonna need a couple more people, buddy.
You're sounding threatening now. I'm going to call 911.
Okay. Well, you threatened me, so.
I didn't
Anyways.
make any threats to anybody.
Yeah, he did. You
I
said
offer
you want to be
information
removed. That's a
through our
direct
formal
threat.
Process. You make a records request, and we'll give you whatever you need. You haven't identified yourself.
I don't
You're
have
making
to.
rude comments.
And I did. Okay, rude. Tell him I'm making rude comments. See how far that gets you. This guy's
I'm
so.
not
This
trying
guy's
to get
ignorant.
anywhere. I'm trying to find out what you need, or what your purpose.
Well, I've
is.
been asking the question. You've been hostile the entire time. The moment I brought up the MSDS, you wanted nothing to do with it based on the chemicals in here. You can file a code. We're not going to show you anything. Da, 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 da. It's all on camera, buddy. It's all on camera. And what you're wrong about is that in your capacity as a public servant, you are allowed to take pictures of anybody you want in public areas. You are not. You are incorrect. You're a public servant. You have policies you have to follow right now. There are rules.
You're standing around videoing me, so.
I was taking pictures of the area. You guys came up and talked to me. The camera's in front of me. It gets pointed wherever I look.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking
So-
for, but we follow all the regs and the rules, and
None of that.
you're
None
seem
of.
like a threat to us right now.
I seem. Are you afraid?
I feel threatened. Yes.
You feel threatened?
Yes.
Wow,
I don't know what your intent is.
I would get another job, bud. That's crazy. You feel threatened. Somebody's in here asking you about an MSDS. That's just insane to
You're
me.
around filming us. You're being filmed right now.
What's going on, man?
So,
Well, we're just having a conversation with this weirdo.
yeah.
Oh shit!
What's
This guy's
the
crazy.
question?
Huh?
What's the question?
I was just asking if there was an MSDS for the chemicals in here that I could view. Well, this guy's been
yeah.
hostile. This guy's been hostile the entire time. And
I haven't been hostile. I said I offered you what you asked for, but you won't follow the procedure. The procedure is to fill out a request.
And I'm telling you you're wrong. If I want a copy of the MSDS, I have to fill out
Which chemicals are you talking about?
If I want a copy of the SDS, I have to fill out a request form.
Correct.
If I want to view them, because you are exposing the public to them as they come in here, just like any job site, any standard job site, it should be hanging up.
Yes.
And the people can come grab it and view it. Been in construction 15 years, ran huge projects, 50 people under me. I know what I'm talking
We're
about.
not exposing anybody to chemicals.
There's chemicals right there,
Yeah.
isn't there? There's hand wipes. That's a chemical, and that's in the SDS, and it's supposed to be per Fed and Cal OSHA.
Why are you here, though,
So-
in general?
I'm asking. I don't know who you are, but so I don't really want to have a
but why-
conversation with you.
No,
So-
I know, but you're talking to all of us now. So
No,
like,
I'm
why-
not. I'm not interested in speaking to you.
Is this just a thing that you do for fun?
Is this something you do for fun? Should
No,
you
I'm
not
not-
be
I'm not
working,
working.
or? Oh yeah, go get back to
You're
it, man.
disrupting.
Get up on it. Get it done. Good job. Like I said, I don't know who you are. I don't need to talk to you. I'm talking to these people, and for some reason we're having a argument over fucking hand wipes, and I don't understand it.
Why are you asking about hand wipes?
Because I want to, because I can. And like I told them, I'm working on a story about this office, so I can ask about all these things. It's not a big deal. I don't understand why it's a big deal to ask about fucking hand wipes. I don't understand the issue, and this guy's scared and feels threatened. It's just crazy to
I'm
me.
scared. I keep repeating myself, and you're disrupting our work time. You can make a record.
Buddy, you're disrupting your work time. If I was you, I'd go get back to it. I didn't need you. I didn't call you. I didn't ask for you. I was just taking pictures, and that's it. And then you came and asked me if I needed help, and I said, yeah. Do you have an MSDS for the chemicals in here?
So if I went to the town and
It
just
was
walked
that
into the
simple.
building and walked around and started taking pictures, you don't think people would be a little concerned about that?
You guys can be concerned all you want, and then I say I'm working on a story in this building, and that's pretty much it. I'm just going to take some pictures.
That our
So,
office manager stays safe and that nothing's damaged.
okay. Well, you're making accusations that the
didn't
workflow
make
is.
any accusations.
Yes, you did. The workflow is being disrupted.
Yes.
I'm being threatened. These are accusations. But now you just said you didn't make any accusations. Which one is it? Do you regularly lie this way? Just curious,
I don't
man.
lie about anything.
I just heard it. That's why I'm asking about it. Or I wouldn't have said nothing. If I was you, I'd go back to work. I'm just going to take some pictures. And excuse me, because I'm going to take pictures in here real quick.
I'm standing here.
Okay, go ahead. Well, we're going to get really close to each other. So I was just trying to avoid getting close to you, but since you want to be nice and close, we can do that. I am not shy. Oh, this dude's just he's just here for a confrontation. That's what he wants. Like, you ask these simple random questions about you know, an SDS. So based on job sites, anytime any company like this has chemicals up, they have fire extinguishers out in the open, they have wipes out in the open, things like that. There is supposed to be, because they're using these chemicals, what's called an material data safety sheet. Now they call it a material safety data sheet. Excuse me. Now they call it a safety data sheet. It's a little bit changed. So I just asked, do you guys have it? It should be hanging up out in the open where you can grab it. But when I asked for it, this guy got really, really uptight. You can request it. We're not going to show you. We're not going to let you see it. And it should be up and available to the people that come in here. And this is just an OSHA standard. It's just a typical OSHA standard. So, yeah, I just don't understand the hostility, man. It's just questions. Big deal.
It wasn't hostile. I keep
I'm
explaining the process so you can get what you need.
right.
If you need records, we make a records request and we provide them.
Yeah. Is the SDS supposed to be hung up when chemicals are around in a public building like this for everybody to view?
I can barely hear you.
I said for everybody to view, is the MSDS supposed to be hung up so everybody can view it? Who wants to? When you guys have chemicals, huh? I didn't hear you.
You're talking about handhelds.
It's a chemical, right? There, you know how you're the engineer, right? You know how SDS works. Any chemical, dish soap, bar soap, anything. Right, but do you understand that it's supposed to be hanging up for people to see? It's supposed to be hanging up for people to see. It's supposed to be available for all to see who come in here. Not just the employees, but the public too, if they have concerns that there's chemicals being exposed to them. You understand that? That's what I'm getting at. That's why I asked about it. But again, you just keep repeating, if you want a copy, you can do this. That's not the way the law works. The way the OSHA standard works is that it's supposed to be up for all to view. Am I wrong? Can you say that I'm wrong? I bet you when I come back a couple days from now, it'll be hanging up because I'm not wrong. And you guys know it. So, but there was no reason to be hostile the way you were and act like that. You look shady. You didn't. I think the camera will show different. You asked if I needed help. I started asking questions immediately. You didn't want to answer my questions, and you were hostile because there's a camera. Because there's a camera. It's just here for documentation. No, I never said that.
I've said it about 20 times. Make a records request and we'll provide whatever.
I never said that. I said, is there an SDS that I can view? Because like I said, it's supposed to be hanging up, and you kept repeating this like a robot. Request it. I don't have to request. I'm making a verbal request to view it right now. Because it's supposed to be hanging up. I don't have to have a form for the SDS. It's supposed to be available for all to view upon request, not upon written request and wait 10 days. It's supposed to be here. This guy's a sicko.
Do you need anything else?
Not right now. No.
Okay.
Just hearing what you guys are saying.
Okay.
And why what?
Oh, no.
So we have the sheriffs are coming up now at this point. Let's see them. Yeah, they're here they come. We'll see what happens. Turning on the body cam.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. So, you have a... Hi.
I'm the district engineer for the Sanitary.
Oh, okay.
So,
No, go ahead. Can you tell me what's going on?
well, I know we have a member of the public here, and he's walking around filming us, and which we told him is fine, but he wants records, so we provided him a records request form.
Okay.
And he's making statements that we're combative and aggressive, and just keep repeating that. Make a formal request form for information from the district, which we provided, and we'll do whatever, provide whatever he needs.
Okay. Sir, is there something I can help you with?
No, I didn't call you guys.
Okay. So, is there something else you need from the water treatment people?
Possibly.
Okay. Can we maybe try to get that sorted out and then...
Oh, I don't need help from you guys. I'm good.
Well, can you explain to them what you do need? Or use me as a mediator or something?
No, I don't. No, I don't need any help with from you guys or from them at this point at all. So.
Okay. So you just...
He's making us feel a bit threatened by following us really close and videoing us and keeps saying we're aggressive.
Just listen to this guy. I asked him to move and he wouldn't move. He wanted to be close.
Video, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we're here to provide whatever is required. We have to follow our procedures for the district, and we notified them of that repeatedly. I'm not sure what else we can do for them.
Okay. Is there...
This
what
guy
else?
twists facts, huh?
Okay, well, just
Cool.
go ahead and tell me. Do you want to...
Nope, not interested.
me?
Not interested
Okay.
talking to you at all. Nope.
Oh.
So I said it like 4 times. I don't need anything from you guys. I'm good.
Okay. Do you have any weapons
So,
on you?
do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
have any
Awesome.
weapons?
Can I pat you down, see what they are? Pat you down, see what they are?
I was just going to ask you if you could keep your hands out of your pockets while we talk.
Oh, am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Oh,
But
then
can
I'll
you keep your
then
hands
I'll
out?
put my hands wherever I want.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, if I'm not
Okay.
being detained, I don't have an obligation to listen to those orders, right?
Okay.
So.
Well, then what is your plan for the day?
Oh, I don't answer those questions.
Okay, so
I got many things. I haven't figured out where I'm gonna have lunch yet, but.
okay, so you're going to stay here. Is that what you want to do? And
Oh yeah. I mean, if I didn't want to, I'd been gone already, right? I'll be here
Okay.
for a while.
so you said there's nothing that you want to talk to me about getting them to do for you.
No.
Nothing else that you need.
hmm
And they provided you with forms for records requests, and that doesn't seem to be meeting what you need.
Oh, that's not true.
Okay,
I asked for the form, and I got the form.
you got the form.
Yeah, I don't feel that that's how the conversation went or ended. I asked about their SDS and if they had it to view, like they're
Okay.
supposed to per Cal OSHA and Fed OSHA, for anybody who comes in here to see, and that's what kind of started the argument, saying that I could request it. I don't have to. It's supposed to be hanging up where people are exposed to chemicals, like the chemicals over here, fire extinguishers, hand wipes, things like that. There has to be an SDS for that, including your office.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be for anybody who's exposed to it to see. So that was the question that got him uptight. And he's fearful, apparently, for whatever reason. And I don't know what else to tell you. That's pretty much it. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, and that's that.
Okay.
Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a public space.
I know.
You are a member of the public.
Yeah, I know.
Is there something they can do or provide for you so that you'll...
Oh, if I need something, I'll ask.
Okay. Do you have any ideas?
Well, how long is the office open this afternoon?
It's open till 4:30 per district code. This conference room is the public space and the deck. If he needs to see anything else, he has to sign in, has to be escorted because this is an industrial facility.
Okay. Well, we are standing by if you need our assistance for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I would say in there is the public space as well. Maybe not behind the door, the office and the doors, but there's obviously an area set up where people can sit. This door was open when I walked in. There's no signs on it that say authorized personnel. That is to a public area. Haven't gone in there, but I will if I feel like it. So.
Is your office...
Our public space is documented that it's the conference room and the front deck, and we can't proceed past the office because of safety concerns. We need to be escorted, as Cathy mentioned.
Where is that documented at?
You can fill out a public records request and provide that to you.
And what do I ask for?
You
Where
asked
are
for
their
what the
public
public spaces, yeah.
I know where the public space is. You might think you know, but legally I know where they are. Well, for instance, if the public can come in here and talk to Cathy, as we said her name is, it's a public space. It's pretty simple. You guys have the doors open. There's, like I said, there's no authorized personnel signs. It's a public space. In order to be restricted, it has to be posted restricted, and that's per the law. So we can look up 602 and any federal code you guys want to. Anyway, I'm going to get right here so I can get a better view of this. So I probably know I'm better than you, but
Okay, well, they told you that you can't go in there, so don't go in there, okay?
Okay. Well, like I said, if I will, I want to. Or if I want to, I will. Because it's a public space. So, right now the door is closed. I don't need to get in there. But if it's open and it's open to the public, then I'll go in there.
Well, I'm telling you that you shouldn't go in there.
Shouldn't. Doesn't mean not allowed to per law.
You're not allowed because they just told you this was the public space.
No, that doesn't
You
matter.
can't go in there.
So people say that all the time. Doesn't mean that it's true. Doesn't mean that it's true legally. It's not his fault. He doesn't understand the way law works. He doesn't know it. So, but you guys are supposed to know it. And unless it's marked, then we can go in there. For instance, there's a bathroom back here. There's like a little kitchen. I can walk right in there. It's a public bathroom. Mm-hmm. And so is this. Let me ask you a question. When people come, do they go in here and talk to Cathy at all at her desk?
No,
They-
actually, it's like
they don't?
I come out here and I saw you on the deck. I opened the door and asked, "How can I help you?"
That's interesting. Well, I bet you I can prove that wrong. But anyways, yeah. So hey, I don't have nothing else, man. I don't know why you guys are here or still here or whatever. Oh. Oh yeah. What was your name and badge number? Both of you. Oh, whoa. You guys don't get to leave. Yo, name and badge numbers. Guarantee you guys heard it. And you guys have to provide it. Name and identification number, please, Mr. Park Rangers. You guys got a name and ID number? There's one. What about yours?
Business cards.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, anything identifying you guys. Ain't no reason you guys should just walk away and try not to answer a question. I shouldn't have to chase you down. Try to be a little more professional, please. Okay, these are park rangers. They probably don't really know the laws and the way they work. You know, the ladies that telling me to take my hands out of the... to take my hands out of my pockets when I'm not detained. This conversation never had to go like that. I don't understand why it did. But now we got these U.S. Park Rangers leaving. You know, he said that they're on federal land, but they're... So where are we going, man? We going back to work, guys, or what? These guys are just fucking hanging out. I'm getting called again. Yeah, how can I help you?
You can stay up on the deck or the conference room, the public area. If you want to go down there, you're welcome. You have to sign in. I have to give you a visitor's badge.
Yeah, I don't sign in, but it's public area, so if I can go down here, it's public.
This is an industrial area, and we don't want anyone to get hurt, and so you have to be escorted by an employee and sign in and wear a visitor's badge.
Where's the signage at?
Come on in the conference room. I have it in there.
No. Not where's the sign in. Where is the signage? How would somebody from the public know that they weren't allowed to come down here?
Because I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Unless posted, it don't matter. You can say whatever you want. It's like I told them. It's very clear. That's just the way the law works.
Okay.
So it would help you guys actually post signs out here that say like restricted access beyond these point or something, and then people would have to abide by it. But per the federal codes, the CFR, Code of Federal Regulations, and the state laws, trespassing and all that stuff, it has to be posted, right? The way it works is if somebody's not crossing a fence, gate, door, some sort of barrier, a sign, something like that, and the area is wide open, they can walk in it because this is all public. It's public land. So that's kind of the way it works. Even if you say they can't, it really doesn't matter. You understand?
For your safety, we would like you to sign in and wear a visitor's badge if you're going to go down past this point.
Oh, I'm pretty safe. I actually wasn't planning on going past this point.
I'm informing you, Jay.
You're within the treatment plan to come down the stairs.
Huh?
You're within the treatment plan down the stairs. The public area is the deck in the office. There's a bathroom.
You're wrong. This is all a public area.
The parking lot and the driveway.
Yeah, you're wrong. I just explained it to you.
Down here right now, we're not giving tours of the non.
Yeah, I just explained it to you. You're wrong.
For your
You're
own
wrong.
safety,
But you're wrong.
Stay out of the industrial area.
But you're just wrong. I'm just telling you guys are wrong.
We have to keep people safe on this property.
I don't know who you are. If you're not a supervisor, I don't need to speak to you. Yeah, you should just stay out of it. Go back to work. I don't need
Safety is
to.
our primary concern and protecting the bay, so we can't have people come down.
Awesome. I feel pretty safe. Like I said,
this is a working plan. It's not how you feel. It's how we maintain safety for the public.
no. It's how the laws work. It's not about how I feel or about how you feel. It's about how the laws work. When did I say I was?
And you've explained you're in it right now by coming down the stairs.
Oh, well, I'll stay here.
And I don't want to have to call someone to have you removed.
Do it again. How'd that go last time, bud? How did that go last time?
Now you're trespassing.
Again, the way the laws. I know you don't know this, and I don't blame you for it. That's why I'm trying to help you and tell you guys. Post it. You're not helping me. I'm safe. I'll keep myself safe. I like I said, I don't plan on going down. I'm standing right here getting pictures, and you don't understand the way the laws work. If you guys post it, then it's legit. If it's not posted, this is all public property. So this guy just doesn't. What it is, he has a control issue, right? Like he's trying to control where I go and what I'm doing. I literally came down. How many steps am I down right here? 1, 2, 3, and I'm on the 4th step. Like I'm not coming down into the industrial area. I could go walk around. I can even show you up here where I could walk right down there and there's nothing posted that you can't be past that area. So this guy, and then you got another guy over here recording. So he was recording on his phone. They're just ignorant. These people are just, again, just public servants that don't understand. Am I getting a call? No. Public servants that don't understand. And I was only right there because they're all crowded right here. I want to point out the fact that our public servants aren't working. And that's part of the news story, right? So what they don't understand is if this is all a public area. They don't get it. Oh, our public area is the deck and the driveway. That's actually not true. This is all public land. Now, can they restrict access to areas? Yes, they can restrict access to areas. They can restrict access to this area if they wanted to, but they would have to put something here or on this wall or even by, because they say the stairs is not a public area, right? They would have to put, maybe if there was a gate you couldn't pass right here that said authorized personnel only, or even a sign right here on the wall, authorized personnel beyond this point, a sign anywhere right here, then yes, people wouldn't be able to go down there. But without something posted and people aren't clearly aware that they can or can't go down there, right? Then you can go wherever you want. That's what I'm trying to tell these people. They don't understand it, right? So to say that it's restricted is wrong. Look, you can walk down. There's nothing here telling anybody that they can't go down here, right? There's a public office. People come here for the public, and you can simply go down here. What if somebody came down here and drove? Well, get it. It's stuck. So I just was over here pointing out, and it'll probably be in my video.
Okay.
Going down there, we can also go down that driveway because nothing's posted. So this is federal land, like you guys say. There's 2 codes. One, you can, and I'm just trying to help you guys out here because I could walk down there and you guys could call the Rangers or whoever you wanted, and there'd be nothing they can do because it's not posted.
It would be a huge help if you put that in writing to me, so I would know too.
Well, it'll be in the video.
Okay.
You'll see it, and trust me, when this video comes out, you guys are going to get a lot of emails and calls and all kind of stuff with people mad that this is happening. So there's a code, and if you want to write it down, 41 CFR 102. I'll give you both codes that pertain, and then you guys can put both signs, and then people have to listen. They have to.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Yeah. 41, so this is the federal, okay? 41 CFR, which is Code of Federal Regulations.
41 CFR?
Yep. 102-74.385. And that's a federal code that says on federal land, in federal buildings, whatever, people must comply with signs that are of a directory prohibitory nature, right? It says a lot, but that's basically
like a signage law.
Yes, and then there's law backing it, and people have to listen to it. And then when you guys call the park rangers, then there's some authority that they have. And if you guys post the signs, and all it has to do is say you can't go beyond this point, authorized personnel or whatever. And if you did it there too, then I wouldn't have gone down there. I'd never be there. Okay. And then, the California one is 602. That's trespassing, right? So you can post those, but they have to be posted. Okay. So it's not enough because technically, and the reason why I do this is I come to check to make sure you guys are following what you're supposed to be following as public servants, as a public entity. And not having the SDS hanging up where everybody can just grab it is an issue, because if they're exposed to chemicals, they're supposed to be able to look at it, like I was trying to explain to what's his name, right?
Okay.
And then the signage, you know. So that's it. I wish you guys the best. I mean no harm. I just don't. I do a story, and if I tell you guys that I'm checking up on you to see how you guys are doing here, then of course I'm giving you a heads up. It's a pop quiz for a reason, right? So anyways, thank you. Take care of yourself. I'm out of here.
Bye, Jay. Have a
Bye
great day.
bye. You too. Thank you.